silly things, taking everything for a medicine. For a pain there is one pill, for constipation there is one pill, for sleep there is one pill, for waking up there is one pill, for eating one pill, for sleeping. Now recently two scientists, Japanese scientists, one Japanese and one American scientist, they found out how the immune system cells work with the body cells when they need it. They showed that they have a hand, they shake hands and hug each other. And that can be made into a tablet or a molecule. So immediately the drug companies caught hold of that man and made him get the Nobel Prize. You know, Nobel Prize you think is all because of very nice things. No, Nobel Prize is also money. The drug companies influence most of the Nobel Prizes, and the Nobel Prizes are given by the drug company influence. So this man immediately gets a Nobel Prize. There is nothing new thought. Immune system is an old hat, and Ayurveda also knew about it. Nobody bothered. Now that they can make a molecule out of it, they have made a big thing and given him a Nobel Prize. Now you probably have heard about a disease called AIDS, right? How many of you have heard about AIDS? Good. Everybody has heard. What is the cause of AIDS? Yes? 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 Immune system. Why? Why? Of course, AIDS means acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Why is the immune system failing? We have made a connection. We said it's due to the HIV virus. Right? You have heard of that? But there are two people, one Nobel laureate and a professor of microbiology have written a book. His name is Peter Duesberg. He has written a book called Inventing the AIDS Virus. What's the book's name? Inventing the AIDS Virus, in which Carrie Mullis, who is the other co-author, and Carrie is a Nobel laureate, biochemist. He has written, Peter and I don't know what causes AIDS, but Peter and I know one thing for certain, and that is HIV virus does not cause AIDS. Quote, unquote. Who said that? Carrie Mullis. Who is he? A Nobel laureate. Now that, instead of that, in spite of that, the government and the hospital doctors give you treatment for HIV virus. There are prostitutes in San Francisco who were HIV positive in 1981, still alive and healthy and kicking, and nothing has happened to them. But still we say AIDS is due to HIV virus. We don't know what AIDS is due to, but we do know one thing. AIDS is due to immune deficiency of various causes. One of the very important causes of immune deficiency is our own drugs. Because we always believe very faithfully, most of you probably. One young man was telling me today, sir, till I saw one of your videos, for every headache, even a small headache, I used to take a crocin tablet. Now I don't do that and my headache is gone. Actually, crocin is one of the most dangerous tablets. I always tell people, there is no pill for every ill. Remember that? There is no pill for every ill, but there is an ill following every pill, and which is true. So there is no pill where there is no ill following it. So if you don't want to have any illnesses, try to avoid pills like poison if possible. That does not mean you should not take pills at all. When the need comes, you may have to take it. Like for example, you have an infection. Let's say you are young, you have a pneumonia with a curable pneumonia, and you have an antibiotic which cures it like penicillin. You can't refuse that. So you have got to take it when the need comes. But for silly things, taking everything for a medicine, for a pain there is one pill, for constipation there is one pill, for sleep there is one pill, for waking up there is one pill, for eating one pill, for sleeping one pill. No, that's a bad habit. And I have coined a new term called health expectancy. You all know life expectancy. The number of years a newborn child can expect to live. But I have coined a new thing, health expectancy. And number of years a newborn child can expect to live without tablets and doctors, which is lowest in America and highest in India. I am seeing patients here, 80-year-old people who have not seen doctors at all in the villages. Whereas in America, nobody beyond 30 does not have less than one tablet a day as a routine. Everybody has tablets, at least some supplements. Whereas in India, people have not seen doctors at all up to 80 years, and they are happy. The next fad that we all have is, if you don't have it, your wife will tell you, go for a checkup. What is this checkup? I don't know. When you are healthy, why checkup? You can't get health in the doctors. You can't get justice in the court. You can't honor in the police station. You can't go to the police and say, you look after me, you honor me. He'll kick you and send you. You go to the court and tell the judge, I want justice. He'll also do the same thing. You go to the doctor and say, give me health. Actually, one of the great scientists said, those who think that doctors and hospitals keep society healthy are fools. Actually, American study showed in the 30s, when during depression, health was very bad there. Then health improved, and that contribution of medicine and doctors was 3.1% in that. 88% was due to civil engineers who did the sewerage, cleaning, underwater drainage, toilets, etc. and food. And then education, information. Knowing about diseases, you become wiser. Supposing you are in the dark, you don't know anything, people can take you for a ride. As I told you, you can be told there's a block in the vessel and you can be taken for a ride. But if you know that a block can be bypassed by nature and you ask the doctor, show me the collaterals, doctor, he won't show you that first, because if he shows that, his business will go. So once he shows the collaterals, you know you don't require any bypass surgery to be done, because only cosmetic bypass can be done by the doctors. The better bypass is done by nature, because when nature does bypass, it's natural vessel. When doctor does bypass, it's artificial vessel, and the artificial vessels clog off very fast. Natural vessels don't clog off, they are very fine. So happiness is the only thing that keeps the immune system going, and happiness is the key to a healthy immune system. And happiness comes by helping others. That's why corporates also have started this called CSR, corporate social responsibility. Giving, the art of giving. You should learn the art of giving. Art of taking is very easy, but giving is difficult. When you know the art of giving, your health will improve. So the secret to the whole healthy life is a healthy mind. And where is the mind? Never mind. But the mind is where it is, and the mind has to be kept free, and the mind has to be kept healthy by not hating nobody. I always teach people, when you do pranayama, you can just breathe in saying that, let health go in, and then breathe out saying that, let diseases go out. You say, let happiness go in, let sadness come out. You say, let happiness go in, and let hatred and other jealousy, ego, pride, all the negative things go out. But the negative things are put in by society. Now, for example, a child is born like a god. Child doesn't know anything. The day you send the child to school, the child is graded. Your first grade, your second grade, your third grade, your first rank, your second rank. Then they compete with others. Competing with others is mediocrity. But competing oneself is excellence. So tell the child, you improve every day by competing with yourself, not by being first rank in the class. So this first rank business is the one that kills and spoils your mind. So, for example, how corruption comes because of this first rank business only. Supposing an IAS officer, all IAS officers are paid the same. Supposing one IAS officer wants to be richer than the others, he has to be corrupt. So corruption starts by trying to get the first rank. But if you try to get excellent and you want to improve yourself, you become an excellent human being with a wonderful mind, healthy heart, live long and live disease free as long as you live. And that's the secret of longevity, secret of good life, secret of health. So you don't have to go in search of health. You don't have to have a doctor at home for health. You have a doctor inside you, which is called your immune system. And that's what is important, very important, which keeps you going.